Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. 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 So, good morning, everyone. So, our
Morning.
topic of discussion this morning will be how to be successful at your workplace or at your job. I do believe each and every one of us here coming from different background, different angle, and different continents. So I could say the main motive for us to be is for us to be for us to be successful in what we are doing this moment. And so for us to be successful, it's a key within our working environment. If we are successful on our job, it, it has plenty of benefits that it will give us. First of all, we will be able to earn more. The exposure will be there because we know what we're doing. So your pay will rise, different thing, and you know what to do in your field. So plenty different things. So I do believe trying to know, for trying to be successful at your workplace is a key. It will enable you to be whatever you desire, because your main desire is not, it's not for you not to know what you're doing here, it's for you to know. And how are you going to know what you're doing here? Or how can you know that, oh, I am I'm working here at Moracle and I've accomplished several tasks? It means you have been successful within the job environment, within the working environment. So for me, first of all, I take a cognizance of the first step for you to be successful at your place. I call in cognizance of one, for you to understand how the company operates. Taking a look at the mission, the vision of the organization. That is a key, because if you first of all understand how the company that you are working for, how they operate, then trust me, you can be able to be of success within this organization. Because in everything that we are doing, who wants to achieve greatness? So, and if you understand how the company operates, you understand the mission and that's of the vision of that company, you can be able to grasp the concept for you to know what you're doing. So like for us here at Moracle, our vision is very clear. It's for us to transform the lives of our clients and um and our staff also. And how are we going to do that? Is for us, it's by us providing what a world-class accounting and professional services through innovation, technology, and several things. So you see, so it's very simple, it's very clear. It's stated there that this is our vision of Miracle. So you understanding that we wanted to transform the lives of our clients, it will enable you to know what you want to do within your working environment. Another thing again is that you as an individual or as an employee, you should know your role or your duties and responsibility at the workplace. Yeah. You knowing your duties, your responsibilities at the workplace will also enable you to be of success within the environment, the working environment. So how for you understanding what you're doing within the working environment or your workplace is a key thing also. Another thing again is that for you to always plan your routine or task that you're doing, it means you should be setting deadlines of what you're doing. You setting deadlines help you to know what you want to do within the working environment. That also enable you to be of success, because it might be we might have a deadline to accomplish task. And if the only way you can measure your success is by you trying to do the thing within the organization and you are satisfied, and then also your coworker or your colleagues is satisfied and say, oh, okay, no, why you have done this, that's good, thank you. Yeah, it means a success. Yeah. So you see, so you plan your routine or your task that you are doing and set your deadlines. And another thing again, you should be able to work hard and smart, and for you to be able to learn quickly. So you see, these are all very important if you want to shine or you want to be of success within a working environment. And again, the punctuality thing should be it should be punctual. If you are punctual in whatever you are doing, then trust me, you're able to learn quickly. That's the time you'll be able to learn quickly and be able to know each and everyone that's working within the environment and try to, several attacks you'll be coming up with if you punctual in your workplace. There are certain things that they might want to show you, but if you are not here, how can they show you? No, nobody will show you. So that's the reason why you should be punctual. And for me, the last one again is you should be very respectful and very friendly at work. It doesn't mean because we are working online or we are working, we all have our different continent that we are coming from, different places that we, so you should not be respectful at your work. No, you should be very friendly. Use time, take time to discuss with people out, just like, no, you can't go deeper, but try to create an environment where you check on people. When you see somebody in his or her room, as long as he is not attached with another person, try to go there, discuss with the person. Just ask, oh, how are you? This stuff. It's very, very important. By so doing, I do believe these are all the things, like these are all small, these are all habits. If I can discuss with you here, it means if we have the opportunity to see or have the opportunity to be in one environment or in one workplace or so, we'll be seeing ourselves each. I will reciprocate the similar thing. But if always I just sit at my own room, or I feel good of myself, no, 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 that does not make you to be friendly. So some of these environments you need to be very friendly. It enables you also to be successful. Yeah, because for instance, if you are connecting with people, they might have several things that they want to tell you that will be of beneficial to you. That's out of work, yeah, or even at your work. If you are not creating that time, you always act, I'm very busy to others, then trust me, certain things that you might want to know, they will not show you. Yeah, or they will not. So you need to create that time. Be very punctual and try to be very respectful. Treat everyone with respect. Don't you and also you should be very friendly at work. For me, this is my own take on this topic. Thank you. And the floor is open. Anybody can give his or her opinion.
Yeah, thank you for that, Noah. That was you made some really good points there. Um, yeah, I feel like when it comes to success and whatsoever, it starts from within you, yourself, and what you want. So, when I say that, I mean in terms of um having that motivation and determination that I want to be successful or I want to succeed in this work that I'm doing or task or whatever. So I believe that's what's going to drive you. And so you can focus on the paths that you need to take to complete whatever you're doing or to be successful or whatsoever. Um, yeah, and just constantly, like you mentioned, developing yourself as well, seeking help and building that close relationship with your colleagues, your team members, and networking as well with other people in the same industry or people that inspire you and all of that. And keeping yourself up to date with what's currently going on in the world. As we know, the world is constantly changing, especially when it comes to technology and everything, and things are getting advanced. And I do feel like if you're not keeping up to date with especially technology, because everything we do nowadays evolves around technology, or if you want to um depending on what success is to you anyways, if that's making more money whatsoever, being good at technology or being advanced on how things are at the moment is going to help you get that job done quicker, and which basically means, more money. If you can get something done really quick, then you can move on to other tasks and other things, and you can tick that box. So it can help you get to where you want to get to quicker. So yeah, apart from that, you've mentioned the rest anyway. But yes, that's what I have to add on that.
Okay, Mariam. Okay, thank you very much, Mariam. James,
Yeah,
this is
thank you,
yeah.
Mariam and Noah. Yeah, this is actually a central thing, when we become successful about something. Of course, started way back in school. You pass the test very well. You really get very happy because success and doing right tends to bring in they called endorphins anyway, chemicals, because we are chemical beings. The feeling good thing, and then that spurs you on to move on to another level. It actually helps to conquer other territories or other mountains, or to climb other mountains. And I think does not just stay there because you've conquered this part. Then the next one, there's I think a music group that sang one of the. It might be an odd song, perhaps. It's not really common, but I think it went like, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, or something like that. And then another phrase says that if you want to be number one, you have always to be. If you have to be number one, I think you have got to work to be number one. I mean, to work. You have to work harder to remain number one. Yes, if you are number one, you have to work harder to remain number one. So success, I think, is about that, because as you've said, all these things, that there's the planning, there's the determination, there's the focus, there's the intentional. And I think what I would add in there, I think, is a huge one, because this is the word decision. You see, every time we are deciding to do something, so if we are deciding to do something, whatever we should be deciding is that which is moving us towards the success that we want. It could be a task. So I'm deciding now to do this task, and then when I decide, in a number of cases, I am seeing even the results, and that then spurs me on to do better in terms of networking relationship. It's a decision, and it is an intentional decision. And I think success is like that. People whom we see as successful, they intentionally decide. They say, okay, I'm doing this. They become focused. They cut off for anything that is not driving them into where they want to go. It could be networking. They are networking with the people who are there, who are where they want to go. They are doing tasks that are helping them to be where they want to go. And all that becomes focused and intentional. And all the time we are making this decision. I think like now, whenever we come and have these topics, they tend to just wake you up, and they kind of get in and say, oh, this is what I have to be doing. And success is really central. Success is central. We obviously, again, I think the school system has changed now, but at my time, when you are not successful, then you'll be punished. Actually, I feel it wasn't the right thing. You could be punished, or you could be given red. Actually, at the time when I was doing my course, I used to also do supply teaching, and they were, at the time, they were really looking into this red. Red, when you have got a red mark, the red mark has got a psychological effect on the student or on the child. And eventually, instead of helping them to get better, they even hate either the subject or the teacher, and eventually they are not doing that. I don't know what is happening right now in schools, but at the time when I was doing this supply thing, they were really discarding that, and they're coming away with a way to encourage people, even when they've not achieved that target. Is to appreciate the target that they've achieved. Then you work from where they are, and then you move them on to this to another level. I might be digressing, but I think the school systems we have in the world have got a lot to be desired. Anyway, at the moment, I feel like we have to give we have to work from the child to where they want to go, because everything is inside. Anyway, let me get back here. Success really is something that spurs us up to something better. So within the environment here, like in Moracle, of course, you talked about vision and vision and the mission. Yes, we have to be working within that jacket, and that's so central to us. But the central theme is to transform the clients' lives or the staff lives. So if I'm doing something that is not moving towards that, then I have to ask myself, what is this? And I think we who are at the rubber where meets the road, we are meeting the clients all the time. At times it's just the other day I was getting someone calling back because I'm on a case where the HMRC is so hard with how they calculated the tax for this person. Okay, and then even when you are negotiating, the HMRC does not really care. The system will just send a late payment charge. So the client will say, what do I do? We couldn't even sleep. And now it is, of course, me to have the answer. And some of those things are so hard to kind of handle. However, success, as long as we are geared to this, we kind of what I wanted to add on, to have an intentional decision, and whatever we decide to do is that which is going towards the mission and the vision of this institution. Or that could be the institution, the organization like Moracle, but it could be that which I have, which is building onto my vision and mission. What do I want to be in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, or 3 years, or 5 years, or 10 years? And whatever I do is that which I'm deciding there. It's like we are building blocks. We are laying blocks one by one. And last but not least, I think starting with the end in mind. I want to be rich, but what rich? How much rich? Do I want to be a millionaire? Do I want to be this? Do I want to be comfortable? That's kind of defining those success points, because success always changes. By the way, success is not just one thing. No, success will always change. It doesn't remain static, because so many circumstances that affect success change. So that's the reason why it keeps changing. Yeah, I think that's my take on this one, my contribution on this one.
Thank you very much, James. You have made a very good point. Thanks for that. Jessica and Sepide.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hello, Sepide. How are you?
Thank you. Good morning. The points you all mentioned was very good, and I think one thing that I can add to them is that I think the important thing, the most important thing in being successful in your job is that you like what you are doing. You are, when you do your favorite job and you do the things that you like, then you can focus on them and be successful on them better. You have to choose the right career, the career that you want to be on that in a long term, and make yourself a successful person. When you like you like or love the job that you are doing, you will do everything that it takes to be successful and improve your skills, I don't know, you can do. But when you don't like the job, you are just doing a habit, or as a you are used to doing that, and then you don't have any goal, any mission to accomplish, and you're just doing it to do, and I just do to get a salary or something. But when you really like that, when you like what you are doing, I think you have lots of you are eager to be successful, and promote on your job, on the job. And also you have to be open to compliments you take. You shouldn't be disappointed whenever something bad happens. Whenever you do a mistake, you shouldn't be disappointed on yourself. You always have to believe in yourself, and think that you can do better, and you can make better choices, and don't repeat the mistake you made. And I think that's it. You all mentioned great points, and that was what I wanted to add.
Okay, thank you, Sepide. Thank you very much. Jessica,
Yeah.
please.
Good
You have
morning,
some-
everyone.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello,
I
morning,
think
Jessica.
I think you guys have already mentioned everything, and it's all about confidence. It's all about determination and knowing that that there will be struggles in achieving whatever you want to achieve, and in being successful. It won't be a smooth road, so we should always just be determined and make the right decisions and get rid of whatever is distracting us from achieving our purpose. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jessica, thank you very much. I guess we'll end our meeting here for today. Have a nice weekend. And thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for making up to this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank you. Thank you, Noah.
Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Thank
Okay,
you
nice.
all.
Same
Have
to
a
you.
nice day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.